So let's talk about in-house video production versus outsourced video production. A lot of this comes down to time and money, which what doesn't. Let's talk about in-house video production first and some of the pros to do with that. Knowing the content, knowing the brand inside and out. If you're looking at producing in-house content, you're already on a strong footing in terms of you have people within your business, whether it's yourself or people in the sales team, that know your product and service and that know it inside and out. You're already on a strong footing there with not having to bring someone in and show them what it is that you do and how you do it. The big one, cost control. If you're producing video in-house, you're probably going to use someone who's already sat behind the desk doing something else, again, which comes with cons. But in terms of cost control, you're going to save yourself some money there. There's also the fact that when you're producing content in-house, you generally just have more control over things, which does come with its cons. You can also pick up equipment quite cheap as well, and that could be cheaper than hiring someone external. So I think overall there, you're looking at complete control of the process. You dictate when and how you shoot, got your own equipment, you're using resource that you've already got in the business, and there's just already an understanding there of what it is that you do and what you're trying to achieve. But here are some of the cons as to why that might not be ideal. There is going to be a demand for equipment, hardware, software, training, and like other upfront costs as well. You will be working in a pool with limited expertise as well. Coming back to time and money, it's time consuming. You will need that time for the setup, the shooting, the inevitable amount of takes like I'm doing right now, and then the editing as well. One of the biggest pros I think for producing content in-house, you have that team and you have yourself who has the knowledge on the product and services. That can also be a negative thing. When you're working with anyone, a videographer, a copywriter, a designer, anyone who might be external to your business, you're essentially paying for their ideas and their expertise. So if you're doing everything in-house, there's the potential to create like a bit of an echo chamber, a limited mindset on what you could produce. So you might think, well, what are the benefits to outsourcing video content that aren't the obvious ones? You're going to gain resource. Hiring any professional, of course, comes with a price tag because you're paying for their years of experience, you're paying for all their equipment that they're constantly buying, the editing software, and you're handing over that creative responsibility to a degree, depending on how that relationship works, to that external resource to the business. If you're going to hire a creative professional, you've probably seen a show reel, you've probably seen the website, you've seen other content that they post, and you've chose those people for a reason, unless you've just chosen them based on budget, in which case the fact that this person doesn't know your business inside and out means that they can actually have a fresh perspective. And then you're getting someone who's much closer to having the perspective of your potential customers. By looking in from the outside, then you can really pick up what's important to show, what are the bits of information that are actually valuable. And then one more point on cost as well. So if we're kind of basing cost on, well, it's cheaper to buy this bit of equipment than it is to hire someone to come in and shoot this video, you got to think about scalability as well. By outsourcing it or having someone external, you can scale that resource up and down wherever you need. I think it's key for any business to weigh up the pros and cons. Once again, the conclusion is completely depends on what your business is and what you're trying to achieve. So I think it's honestly a bit of both. Having someone to produce some in-house content when that's relevant, you're going to be creating much more consistently when you're looking at bigger marketing campaigns, advertising, coverage for events or product releases or anything special like that. I think that's then the opportunity to use that external resource. I think one of the biggest tools you can have in your arsenal just to work out this bigger picture is a strong content calendar. If you don't have one already, I've got a really good template that we can customize. Drop me a message and we can have a look at how you can fill in those in-house content blocks along with outsourced video as well, and how that could work as an overall video strategy.
What's up, man?